If you want to make money in baseball today on Tuesday, August 29, 2023, then you're going to keep watching this video because I got 3 best bets for you. And let me tell you something, they cash. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living, back with another DYF Bets video where I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day as we just try to get to the bag and make some money. Yesterday on the channel, we had 3 parlays that we dropped, and we went 2-1 on the day. We cashed on our first 5 money line parlay. Shout out to Orioles for getting it done. The Padres did push there, but still overall win on the parlay. We did hit it on the hitter parlay, no sweat bet there. Julio Rodriguez gets it done, Kerry Carpenter gets it done, and we did lose late night on the last parlay of the day. As we were so close to the sweep, I thought Zach Gallen was going to hold it down for us as I took the D-backs on the run line plus 1.5. They didn't get it done. Mariners did get it done on the other side of the parlay. Overall, out of the 6 plays, we did get 4 of them right. We pushed on 1. We did lose on the D-backs run line, but it's all right. 2-1 on the day. You can see our year-to-date record right here. We're still over 500, still crushing in the month of August, and our goal is just to heat up a little bit with the last few days, so this way we can really blow through this thing and really go into September the right way. If you can, I'd greatly appreciate y'all dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, so this way you can stay up to date on all the educational and best bet videos that we're dropping, and you don't want to miss it, as we've got some exciting things coming your way on this channel. So make sure you guys are clicking that bell, clicking that button, so this way you guys can stay up to date on everything that we're dropping. All right, guys, let's dive into our first best bet of the day. For our first best bet of the day, I'm taking Yordan Alvarez over 1.5 total bases, minus 115 on DraftKings, Bovada. This is pretty much standard across the board. And Alvarez has been absolutely on fire over the past week. And I just like the pitching matchup that he has today, and I just like the opportunity that he is. You might want to take advantage of the HRR line, the hits, runs, RBIs line, as well, as he's got a ton of RBIs over the past week or so. 12 ribbies he's stacked up in the last 7 games. But if you don't have that on your book, then go with the total bases, because he's batting .414 over the past week with 12 hits, a home run, and like I said, 12 ribbies. I love to see that. He's gone over this total bases line in 3 straight games, so you know I love to see when guys have been consistently going over the total. And last night, he absolutely blew past this 1.5 total base line, as he had 7 total bases because he racked up 4 hits, and the night before against Detroit, he racked up 3 total bases, and the night before that, 2 total bases. I love to see that. Great consistency there. And he has a nice matchup tonight against Brayan Bello, who's a guy, when you look at his numbers, he's been strong. Like, he's been winning games for the Red Sox. His ERA has not been too bad, but when you look at his numbers even more, he has been giving up a ton of contact of late, and he's normally a pitch to ground ball hitter, but a lot of his pitches lately have been up in the zone, which has been causing a lot of fly balls and just overall a lot of hits. He's given up 9.12 hits per 9 innings, and in his last start, which was actually against this Astros team, he gave up 9 hits. But the thing that was really the glaring thing that stuck out to me was the Red Sox blew out the Astros in that game. They won that game 17-1. So Brayan Bello didn't really have to lock in and be in the best of form. I think today is going to be a completely different scenario. He's going to have to bring his best stuff. And Yordan Alvarez, who's had success against Bello in the past, 4 plate appearances, 1 walk in that, and then 1 hit. So 333 batting average against him. I think Alvarez, with the form that he's in a hitter-friendly ballpark like Fenway Park, should be able to get us 2 total bases. All we need is a double, 2 hits. He might even crush one out. It is Tuesday. Might sprinkle a little bit on Dinger Tuesday there, as he has been crushing the ball of late. But I think Yordan Alvarez to get over 1.5 total bases is a pretty good bet for us today. I like the odds that we're getting at minus 115. So give me the hot bat against a pitcher who's been giving up a lot of contact of late, and that is our first best bet of the day. For our second best bet of the day, I'm going with the NRFI. And I haven't dropped NRFIs in a little bit, but I really like this NRFI today. And if you want to see a little bit more about how I find my NRFIs, look in the description below, as I've put a link to the latest educational video that I dropped on how to find NRFI, so you may want to check that out. And in today's video, I'm going with the Marlins and the Rays NRFI. Minus 135 on Bovada. You probably can get a little bit lower on a few other books. You're probably asking yourself, like, no, but why are you taking Sandy Alcantara again? He hasn't been working out for us. He's lost his last 2 NRFIs in a row. I know. Alcantara hasn't been as consistent as we wanted him to be, but overall this year, he's been good for the Marlins. 20-6 on NRFIs over the past year, and so if he lost his last 2, he was 20-4 at one point, which is still a really good hit ratio, and I really love to see that. And on the other side, Aaron Savali for the Rays, 16-1 on NRFIs this year. Only one time he's given up a run in the first inning, and he's hit 12 straight NRFIs. So I love to see that, and I think Alcantara can get us through the first inning. Yes, the Rays are a strong first inning scoring team, about a 66% NRFI success rate. That's a little bit lower than I like to take because I normally like to go for a 70% or higher rate. But I think Alcantara can be strong enough today. We have a low total in this one, and then we know the Marlins tend to not score a lot of runs in the first inning. 79% NRFI success rate. Haven't scored a first run in 6 straight there. So if you want to, you may want to just do like the Marlins not to score a run and maybe parlay that with another team not to score a run if you're just a little bit nervous about Alcantara and the Rays on the other side. I think Alcantara can get us 3 outs today, so we just need 6 total outs from both of these guys. Savali, Alcantara, 2 guys who've been in excellent form when it comes down to NRFIs this year. I like the odds value that we're getting across the board here, so because of that, let's sweat it out with 6 quick outs on our NRFI of the day. Rays, Marlins, let's sweat it, baby, and let's cash it. For our third and final best bet of the day, you guys know where I'm going. I'm going with the old trusty hitter parlays. Those have been so great for us on the channel. We cashed in again yesterday, and I'm running it back. But today I'm taking Julio Rodriguez to get a hit because I'm not gumming off the train. Like, the dude's been absolutely on fire. I'm going to keep riding it as long as possible, pause. And 2, I'm taking Mookie Betts to get a hit. If you parlay both of these guys, on Bovada you get to -113 odds. Now, you want to do this early, so you might want to look at PointsBet. You might want to look at a few other books to shop around. But if you take both of these guys to get a hit, you're going to be in really good shape today because both of them have been super consistent all month, batting over 400. Both of them batting over 400 over the last 30 games. And when you even dive into the numbers even deeper, I mean, why would you fade them, right? Julio Rodriguez, 4 more hits yesterday. He's been absolutely on a torrid streak. 13-game hit streak he's currently on, including 3 home runs in the last 3 days. So you might want to sprinkle a little bit on the homer dinger parlay there. And he also has a really good favorable pitching matchup against Ken Waldichuk for the A's, who's given up 10.23 hits per 9 innings. You know I love to take batters who facing hitters who give up a ton of hits. And he's also faced Waldichuk twice and has 1 hit against him as well. So I can't go against that. Julio Rodriguez to get 1 hit is probably as safe of a bet you can take right now. And you know what? I'm going to keep riding the hot streak as I've been all month, and I think he should get it done. And Mookie Betts on the other side, guess what? Yesterday he didn't get a hit. The first time he didn't get a hit in over 15 games, so that broke his hit streak. And guess what? I'm running it back with him today. It's been over a month that he's gone back-to-back games without a hit, and overall he's had 1 hit in 23 of the last 25 games, and I love to see that. He's had at least 2 hits in 11 of the last 19 games. So if you want to look at his HRR or total bases line, I think that's got a lot of value as well, as he's had at least 1 RBI in 7 of the last 10 games. Merrill Kelly, who's going on the mound for the D-backs today, has struggled historically against the Dodgers. So I don't know if necessarily, I'm saying to take the Dodgers on the money line, as I don't think there's a ton of value on a lot of these games on the odds. But I think that if you take these hitter parlays, that's where the value is, because these guys are getting on base, these pitchers are giving up contact, and guys are just in excellent form right now, like Mookie, like Julio Rodriguez. 2 guys batting 400 over the past month. Let's parlay them together, 1 and 1, to get to about -115 odds, -113 odds there. You can't beat that as our third and final best bet of the day. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. 3 best bets, 3 winners that are going to cash. It's been about a week or so since we've had a sweep, so we're long overdue. I'm ready to brush off the broom, and I know you guys are too. What I need you to do is drop below a comment with your favorite pick of the day, or in the Telegram group, link is in the bio, of what picks you're taking, so this way I can tell you guys and we can make some money together. All right, my friends? Let's get to the bag. Let's make some money. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. 3 bets, and I bet you we're going to come back tomorrow and celebrate a winning day. I appreciate the support, guys. Let's get to the bag. Let's make some money, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.